Hey, love bugs. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. I am so grateful. Honestly, thank you. But look, since I only have 10 to 15 minutes of your time, I'm going to just jump right in there. I often go on these breaks from socials because at times it feels overwhelming and like I'm just flooded with information, too much information. And sometimes I feel we have to be careful of how we process the information we receive, right? Here or anywhere else. And I found myself at a crossroad with a concept that is in at the moment. It's the thing. And it's the soft life. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. I don't have an issue with soft life, full stop. Okay? I think everyone deserves to experience softness, peace, and ease. And as a Black woman, I know that for many of us, that life is foreign to us. So there is a culture brewing and growing with the premise of experiencing softness. And I read a post one day that said, if it's giving struggle, it ain't for you, sis. Let it go. And that was it. Nothing in the caption, just that simple statement. And that post is what inspired this episode. Thankfully, I don't live my life based off of social media. My morals, values, already intact, pretty strong foundation over here. But that post made me a little frustrated because there are certain areas of my life that are a struggle, right? And it's okay. And I need for us as a people, or even as a society, as we continue to grow with forever access through all of these social media platforms, I need us to realize that we are all not going to be on the same frequency and space in life at the same time. And if you're not careful and grounded, then you can be led down paths that you're just not ready for, or that just are really not for you at all, Now let me be super clear. As a Black woman, right, I understand the urgency to create a soft life. We endure more than we need to in most of life's scenarios, especially in this country, and we're tired. Black women, Black men, Black children are tired. So yes, soft us, please. I get that. My only ask is that as we strive and create lives to obtain softness, we don't forego the process, which may encompass some struggle. Make sure our foundation is solid. So every little thing you read, see, and hear doesn't derail you from purpose, And what the Spirit deposited in me recently is the danger in everyone, and I mean everyone, desiring a soft life is that if not careful, you eliminate the space for God to do what He knows is best for you. And for those who may not have the same views or beliefs as me, but you also believe there is a power higher than self, then we know that we are not the orchestrators of our lives. We see the hand of God move in ways we couldn't predict or explain. And I think it's just like a conductor, right? Directing an orchestra. Your note and cues will not be the same as mine. You may come in at a different octave, or I may have a delayed start. The trombone pace or tempo may not be the same as the violin. But if your eyes are on the conductor, you'll never miss a beat. Hope y'all caught that. Most of us, right, though, if not all of us, are trying to just keep our head above water and our spirits from plummeting into the pits of hell. And I know that many of us are battling things and feelings we've never experienced before, like ever. So I understand, truthfully, the urgency to do any and everything to lighten the load or feeling of heaviness. I just want us to be careful, and make sure that we're feeding our spirit and our soul and not just our emotions. I just believe that Black people have got to be the most enduring people to ever walk this earth. I mean, that literally must be an immutable fact. So when I say we are tired, I'm telling you, I mean it. I mean, we are beyond tired. Wherever that place is, that's beyond tired, that's where we are. But at the same time, we are also here. We wake up every day. And because of that, we have to press on, and we must love and live life, and we must proceed in order to progress. And sometimes, some seasons, that's going to look like a struggle, and it's not going to be solved. And some years, it's going to be a struggle. But I don't believe we are given more than we can bear, It's giving up and throwing in the towel. That's the only way that we can fail. And my concern is that while some of us are in our soft season, right? Some of us are in our soft season. I do believe that some of us are just throwing in the towel and doing whatever is best for self. Whatever feels good, whatever feels light, whatever looks and feels easy. You're looking out for you. But looking out for yourself first is essential. Looking out for yourself only is detrimental to the community, to society. It's terrible. And if you're in your soft season, enjoy it, embrace it, feel every single bit of it. But if you're just tired, but in your heart, in your soul, there's more you should do. There's more you need to give. In whatever capacity of your life, your marriage, the dream, then I implore you to just not throw in the towel. Don't give up because you're tired. Go rest and then get up. And we don't want to hear this as a community, right? The Black community. But I'm going to say it anyway. So many beautiful things emerge from struggle, from friction, from darkness. Why we don't want to hear that? Well, because we're tired. All we have done is struggle for the past 400 plus years. We're tired. But what I do know is this. There are some cycles that we collectively just can't seem to break in our community. And I'm tired of that. I know that many of the issues that plague our community is systemic. The root of most of our problems stem from a broken system that never intended for us to get anywhere, let alone this far. And with all their might, those who want to oppress people of color, they want to make sure that we don't get any further. Hence the resurgence of many laws and ideals to put us back in our place. Now, you can call me crazy, but I just don't subscribe to the notion that the only way we can come up out of this, what seems like Groundhog Day of history, is by the hand of our oppressor. I'm tired of asking them. And we can point all day why. All right, they did it to us. Yeah. What are we going to do about us now? What are we going to do about us? Because no one is coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. And I just truly believe that we can. So I also want to be clear, very clear. I think the fight is twofold. Yes, we need people on the Hill. We need people in legislation. We need everything that's happening. That we need protesters. We need all of it. Everything. That I'm not shunning anybody for doing anything and fighting for justice and equality and equity in the way in which they do. What I am saying is that our fight and effort has to be twofold. And some of the responsibility has to be on us. It is on us. It's as if, and just walk with me. It's as if you have a child and let's say the dog bit them, right? It hurts. It's a bite. It's a mark. It stings. Their skin will never look the same again. If you allow the child to continue to go, hey, look what they did to me. Look what they did to me. This is why my arm is about to fall off. Because look what they did to me. Look what the dog did. Look, right? And you don't go clean the wound, bandage the wound, try to heal it, your arm is going to fall off. You're going to do more harm than good by continually looking at who's at fault. Yeah, they're at fault. Yeah. Yep. You're right. But there are some things that we can do. And that's just what I just believe in my heart. There are some things that we can do. And I said, in my promo, if you saw it, that, where the love is, I changed the title of this series because I didn't want it to feel like I was asking a question. I initially titled this series, Where is the Love? I'm not asking a question. This is where the love is. And I'm saying, and this is a passion and love project. I am doing this out of love. Love, one for myself, but love for my people. I don't want to continue this cycle. I honestly don't. I don't want history to continue to repeat itself, but I actually am often and sometimes disappointed in us. And I know that we have a lot on us in so many ways. And there are so many reasons why we are the way we are that have nothing to do with us. But if we can recognize that, right, just like in your healing, when you go to therapy, somebody did something to you, okay, but now you have to heal for you. And as a community, we have to heal for us while continually fighting for justice. We have to. Because if not, I do believe that the cycles will continue. And it pains me to think about my nieces and nephews and children, if I have them, having to do this again, having to talk and fight about the same things again, like our parents had to do, like their parents have to do. It's just a cycle. And I'm interested in exploring other ways strategically and other ways in which we can better ourselves as a community and continue to keep our foot on their necks. Duality. So, I say, if you're in your soft season, please live it, love it, enjoy it, breathe all of it in. And if you are tired, just take a moment and assess. Assess that you aren't giving up in pursuit of a soft life. That you aren't settling for ease when you know on the other side of whatever struggle is a life you dreamed of. And that could be yours if you just proceed. Athletes experience struggle daily, right? Through conditioning and training. The ones who are successful push through. Roots grow into beautiful plant species through darkness. Diamonds emerge from coals through pressure. Y'all want me to keep going? Pearls come from clams and sand through friction. The best way is through, beloved. The goal is to not avoid the dark times. It is to not be succumbed by it. So wherever you are on your journey of life, my advice is just to pay attention to the conductor. Take a beat to be still so you can hear your cue. And I truly believe that God will guide you if you follow his instructions. And I also believe that you'll create something more beautiful as you than you could ever create following someone else's path because you saw something on social media. I need us to rest. Full stop. We need us to rest. Full stop. And I also need us to continue this work. Smarter, not harder. But we gotta continue. I am so grateful for you all for tuning in. Your support means everything to me. And make sure you watch episode 2. Until later.